Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Um, Today I just want to go through a topic about just life starting again when you end up quitting alcohol. It's actually quite remarkable. I remember myself when I was in my binge drinking, I quit as well between 2017 and 2022 and thought I could moderate again and then end up getting in bad habits and then kind of stopping again in July of this year, and which is 2025. And I remember just before I ended up going alcohol free, I just remember never really getting anything done. I remember starting my master's degree, never finished it. I wanted to get chartered in what I was doing at the time, just never got around to it. I would start the gym, maybe go 2, 3, 4 months, but then I'd go on a long holiday with mates normally, and then you come back and you can't really be bothered. It's been 2, 3 weeks, and I think once you're kind of doing that all the time, it's just not a good path to be on. You just don't end up achieving anything. You don't tick any boxes at the end of the month, so to speak. I got this done, I got this done, and it's really kind of just ends up building up and becoming this huge negative, and that all just disappears when you're not boozing, not drinking alcohol. It's absolutely amazing. And a few things I kind of want to talk about today, but the first thing is just those kind of small wins that accumulate over time. And some of them might actually sound really insignificant, but it's just like I say, you ended up, from a personal point of view, I ended up passing lots of certifications. I, I'm a project manager normally by trade at now, and it's stuff that I really wanted to do and just never got around to doing it. I started a few, never got, by the time it was a Wednesday, Thursday, I couldn't be bothered, or there was a night out during the course, and I just, ended up, I can't be bothered with this, I'll do it another time. And, you know, I ended up getting all them finished, just and completed. I joined the gym, kind of regularly go, fitness wise as well. Started walking all the time. More little wins can be, even keeping your apartment or house tidy, always kind of being up and ready for work. And like I say, all these small things might just sound like a not really a big deal. Like, what, you're up early, big deal. The house is flat, big, is clean, sorry, or your apartment's clean, big deal, car's clean. But then all these little wins really kind of accumulate and end up being like an absolutely kind of massive thing. I mean, who wouldn't really want 20, 30, 40 things that you weren't on top on in your life before going really well now? And that's not even discussing the huge kind of things that change and make you kind of, like I say, your life begin again, where it's around health, your physical changes. You start feeling great every morning, you're up early, you're full of energy, you're full of beans, as we say. And who wouldn't want something like that? The physical changes as well that leads to on the outside, just looking good, feeling good. It's just, I just think it's just an absolute life changer that people should try. And if you're on your journey, just stick with it and remember how good you're feeling. There's financial impacts as well. By the time 5, 6 months have went by, for example, that's 5, 6 paychecks that you've not been spending on booze. So imagine that I was basically a binge drinker, so I was kind of out a lot of the weekend, and that sometimes meant going to bars, etc., and paying ridiculous, extortionate prices for alcohol. Even if you're having a house party, you need to go and stock up for guests coming around, and you're talking about hundreds of pounds, which could easily be hundreds of euros, hundreds of dollars, just for one night. And can you imagine all those accumulating, and now it's in your bank account? So, like I said, just a short video there because I just wanted to kind of, hopefully, if you're sitting at home just now and you're considering quitting alcohol, just think how good that will be. And I know for a fact that it's annoying a lot of people out there. like say, especially those small things that, the place where you live isn't clean, the car's not clean, you're just not on top of the laundry, there's stuff around the house that needs fixed, old letters that haven't been opened, and then also add into the fact those bigger benefits, the health benefits, looking good, all the energy, sleeping really well, the financial savings that you have. It's just an absolute different world. So thanks very much for tuning in for another video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.